What's up, people? I'm so sorry. We had some technical difficulties, y'all.
So
my computer wanted to update in the middle of me trying to come to you guys, or we're trying to come to you guys. So we apologize. Well, welcome to the Tipplers.
But look here now, that's all that matters.
Oh yeah, you can wait a couple minutes, right?
As you can see, I have no arms.
Yes.
I lost them in
you didn't think about the production part of this thing, where if you wear green, you disappear into the background.
And then my hat, does the hat have green in here, Bill?
Yep. Can you at least take the hat off? Yeah, because you look like you disappeared.
Look. Oh, so cool. Can you see me out now?
You know what? I can't. What's going on, people? Guess what? It's time to share the hell out of this, okay? We want you to share this while we also share as well, because that's what we do. We like to share because
we're awesome. We're cool.
Yeah. And sharing is caring as well. So we want you to share. All right, we got a lot of good topics today. I'm not even going to play the theme song today because I don't feel like messing with it. I just don't, it's the holidays.
That might jack it up anyway.
Exactly. Since we on a good trajectory, let's just keep the trajectory up. But anyway, guys, welcome. If you're here, say hi. Come on. It's it's almost Christmas.
Close you get without being Christmas.
What's that song by, is it not Jay Leno? The guy from the Beatles.
Oh, John Lennon.
John Lennon. And so this is Christmas.
And
what have you done? It's supposed to be like a song to say we need to share and care, right? And care about the world.
Oh, hell, no one believes that.
Yes, I believe it.
Well, okay. So, I'm not even going to start that one yet. I'm going to say that big fight we had earlier.
Okay.
That was in our meeting. We had an argument.
In our meeting.
In the meeting for the
show.
Meeting
of the minds.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, we'll save it.
Yeah, you're sharing all right.
So, I decided to say a little something before I start drinking today, and then we'll talk about what we're drinking, and then we'll get into our semantics of the show. Okay. I was listening to a podcast today, and somebody on the podcast said something that at first confused me, but then it resonated with me after I thought about it and processed it. He says he's actually a psychologist. He does group psychology, couple psychology, individual psychology, and what's going on, Shannon? Thanks. Hey, Miss Cynthia. He said people save people. And at first I was like, people save people. Okay. I'm like, okay. Because a lot of people that believe in maybe, whatever religion or whatever, they don't believe people save people. They believe an entity saves people. But I thought about this. Even no matter what your beliefs are, that still holds true. Because whatever you believe in, whatever faith that you hold dear to, it should teach you that you save people. Because the love that we need to show each other, if your belief, religion, whatever you want to call it, does not tell you to care and show love and consideration to others, kill it. And that's just that's my honest opinion.
To all the Muslims that might have been watching,
no, Muslims' religion is based upon I'm about to say now because don't get me canceled on here.
What they call it? I'm about to say Jude's Law.
I don't know nothing about.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone. I can't.
But I know the premise of their, their religion is
the Quran is very similar to the Bible.
There are some nice, loving, caring Muslims in the world, and then there are some, not so, loving and caring. Maybe same thing with Christians. Same thing with maybe even some Jewish people. But nonetheless, it's what we do with the teaching. And we should take that and then save people. And when I say save people, when he said save people, he don't mean, go out there and literally like, hey, push them out in front of a car. And saving is just simply loving and showing someone that people still care. Because some people give up hope and think that no one cares, everyone's bad, everyone's horrible, I have no one, because of the things that have happened in their life. And I think it's up to us in our own way, because we all got a different way to show we care. You have your own way of showing you care, even though sometimes it can come on, a little assholeish. You still have your way, but we all have our way. We might not do it the same, but we as people should save people. And that just means loving, caring, and letting them know that we're here for them emotionally. We're here for them as far as the world. And like I said, don't take it for granted. That don't mean if I ask you for 20, you just pulling it out and stuff. You know, nothing like that. But
angry much?
Yeah, I don't know. I just knocked the control off. But anyway, guys, what's up, Key?
So you were feeling that.
Yeah, I was feeling great. I was feeling that message. But anyway, what are we drinking on today?
You know,
it's the holiday.
Now. I'm drinking. I got my eggnog.
Okay.
And I have my Diet Dr. Pepper.
Okay, so we're not partaking in the spirits tonight.
Nope, I'm gonna be taking the spirits from you.
Just take my energy, okay?
Vicariously,
I will be drinking all the spirits then. Tonight I am drinking on some Malibu Black and Pepsi.
What wheat drink is that?
That is not wheat. Let me tell you, I was back last night.
Malibu Black. I'm going back in my my memory. I want to say Malibu Black is 70%.
It is
70%. I'm good. I should be proud of that.
But I see some other room over there, so I might put me a little.
That's the Kraken now. This is the real stuff
here. A little dabble of the Kraken.
A splash of
the Kraken.
Block.
No. Oh no, he really did a real splash this time.
I'm not gonna judge you.
Congratulations.
Next, kiss me when I'm drinking. I'll show you a splash.
You're right, because you be like, what's the more? I'm like,
how about that?
Catch you when you're drinking. All right,
that was an inspirational message you said, though. I do agree with that.
And I feel we should have at least one inspiration. It don't have to be long. Just one little inspirational nod in the front of a podcast. You know, because we talk so much crap that we should be able to put, shed a little light as well before we start drinking. Okay. Because if I shed it after I start drinking, I might cry.
You be like, F them people. That psychology is stupid.
Or I might just be like, oh, love everybody.
I've never seen you drunk cry. You don't do that.
I have done that.
Oh, you just don't do it around me. You know,
I think so. I have so we'll be talking about okay, you might say something. Okay, you know it,
but that's not drunk. That's different though. I do remember that
something.
Super Bowl. Like we were both drinking. I was like, "Give it up, Jack. I'm not gonna do that." Oh, you're so big.
And you was doing your drunk meanness.
Remember you saw that picture when y'all after y'all started drinking?
Some little child you showed me, and I started crying. Yeah, I will drunk cry.
Okay, never mind. You're right.
I do drunk
cry.
It's
about the suicidal friend. You just went ballistic.
Yes, I was like, oh no, he's gonna kill himself. Yeah. So when I start drinking, and I'm sensitive anyway in general, but when I start drinking, I'm not like the mean drunk. You're the mean drunk. I feel.
I don't think one incident. One
you
incident.
have a line. And you have that line of, okay, we're getting there, we're fun. And then when you go over that line, it's mean.
Or somebody you don't like.
Oh, yeah, you got a line. Like, if you get over that line, you are mean. I'm sorry. I'm just being honest. But, yeah, you got that fun, mean. You just go right. There's no in between. It's just fun, yeah, mean. Just go off the edge.
One of my friends says, the look of your eyes, right? Like, you look at your eyes, I'm like, okay.
We know. Like, done. Okay. Yeah. When you dropped the glass that night, I said, oh, and it was alcohol in it. I said, oh, we're done. We're done. So, I got a lot of topics, but I know this one is itching for you.
Let's build up to that one.
Build up?
Sequento?
Huh?
No, sequento. What's that word for music like the orchestra?
Oh, crescendo.
Crescendo.
What's up, Abby? Hey. All right, so let's talk about today. Look, I'm wondering why all these black people talking about black magic and black people magic. It's the Negro solstice, apparently.
Now what the hell?
Listen, so basically today is supposed to be a special day because the planets align. You able to see some kind of star of Abraham or
first
Bethlehem.
time in like 800 years, something like that.
Correct. But you know how black people are. We're a special group of people, which is great. I'm not talking about special as in, I'm talking about special as in sparkly.
We kill us.
We have apparently
sparkling.
We sparkle too much. We can't have these new sparkling. Cut
that magic off.
Apparently, we have taken this day as well to call it the Negro solstice. So apparently, we're supposed to get some powers and be like special, awesome.
Bring them on. What would be my power though?
What would be your power?
I don't know. it would be something bad. You know, I wouldn't be destruction. I always ride on the highway, and I want to like people to have magnetic powers and throw cars off the road that can't drive. Just crush them.
So, okay, see, okay. I wouldn't take it there. I want a power, honestly, to where, and this is very simple. It's nothing like strong, where I can just take myself and whoever I want and snap and be wherever I want to be.
So you want to be able to teleport?
Yes. No, not just me though.
But
I want to be able to say
anybody, anytime.
that I want. Yeah, like if there's everybody in this room, I just want to say everybody out. Pop them outside.
Oh boy, I would crush you,
like, hey, let's go to Vegas, guys. Y'all ready? Bop, pop us in Vegas. Yeah, that'd be so great.
But imagine popping up and your clothes got left. You just
no. We're not gonna have it now. Now that would be cool to be able to do that though. That'd be cool. How it's like, okay, pop.
So
clothes just pop.
Yeah, what if that was the problem though? You teleport, but you're gonna pop up naked no matter where you go.
Ooh. Dang, that's a hard one. That's a hard one. Hey, now you made it hard. See? Okay, how about this then? Okay, so I'm gonna answer yours first. Would I still do it?
Well, I'm still gonna do it.
I think I still would do it.
I would just try to be
mindful
where
I'm going.
At.
Now, for yours, you said you want to be able to crush stuff like Magneto.
Boy.
Magneto. That's that Negro something. Magneto. But every time you do it, you lose like a year off your life or so.
Ooh, I'm still using it now, but I'm gonna be
very
in my youthful years. I probably used it too much. In my older years,
I'm good. What year?
Crush.
Once you get to 40, you like, careful.
My grandma lived a long time, but I don't know how many crushes I got left.
Who knows? That's funny. All right. So yes. So celebrate Negro solstice. If you're a Negro, why do you call it Negro? I have no idea.
I don't know. But I bet there's a bunch of niggas dancing in the streets tonight.
Probably. But you know what they said about 10ish or so. If you're still here, we can go outside and see the magic. So it'd be great.
Start glowing.
Maybe. Go outside and we can be dancing in the moonlight.
Oh, we'll be recorded like fools.
It's the age of Aquarius. That's what it is too. The age of Aquarius. The age of Aquarius. That is one of my favorite movies, by the way. And I know it's not.
That's a movie?
No, I was just about to say that. The 40-year-old version had that song in there after he had sex with the girl for the first time, and he was just like laying in the bed. He was like, "And the moon is in the sun." He was like feeling it, like, "Oh, this was amazing!" Like, that was my favorite movie. But anyway, all right. So while we're talking about weird things, I noticed today there's a phrase that I hate more than any phrase. I just don't know why. But I noticed a lot of people.
First time?
No, I've been hearing it, but I realized that I heard it today again, and I'm like, I don't like this group of words. Too many people are saying it now. You want to know what it is, guys? What do you think this phrase is?
Too many people are saying it now. So something that's been around, and now people are using it more and more and more.
Yeah.
Cake.
What? Cake.
Cake.
K. Oh no, you know K always been on my X list.
What could be that came around recently that's bugging you?
There's a phrase, like it's a couple words together when somebody's getting ready to say something, they want you to pay attention, listen, they're making a point.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know this one. Obviously, I don't use it.
Think of it, but I know what you're talking about.
I don't use it.
So here's the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
I
can't stand it.
Well, that's usually what somebody say when they're trying to get their attention back to their point.
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
No, listen.
Okay.
Listen to what I'm about to tell you.
Here's the thing.
No. But you know who was saying that so much? Biden. When he was doing his debates, oh my God, he murdered it. So here's the thing.
Since you got, but that didn't really bug me. What bugged me, every single thing he talked about started with a number. So first.
Okay, that too.
I guess that's how he trained his brain to remember these things.
Oh my God!
Put a number in and say something. That
and maybe so. Here's the thing: helps him think about what he's going to say. Because sometimes you do read those words.
Yeah, like some people say,
and instead of saying,
that, he's like, here's that.
So here's the thing: because some people do have that thing where they're trying to, you know what?
He's a stutterer too. So that might be the way he trains his brain to calm down, focus on what he got to say so he don't stutter.
So my method for that is to repeat it back.
So you be like, so here's the thing.
No.
So here's the thing.
No. So if you ask me a question like, Aaliyah, what's your favorite movie? And I'm like, what's my favorite movie? That's my way.
You come across slow.
No, that's how I do in an interview. Because other than that, I'm just spitting out anything.
That's what I asked you.
I do that in an interview because it gives you time to think. You know, they be spitting those questions out. Like, oh, well, what do you think you would bring to this organization? Well, what I think I would bring to this organization. See, that gives me time to think.
Okay. I mean, that works, but you come across a little slow at the same time.
No, I repeat it back so you'll know that I heard what you said, and it gives me time to process. I can't just come out and just be like, I'll bring X.
Look, and I write notes down. This girl repeats everything I say.
Unless it's something I know. If I know, I'll say it. But if it's something that I got to think how good I need to be, then I'll repeat it again.
They're like, I think you're stupid. So you think I'm stupid?
Well, no, not really. I'm very okay. All right. So we talked about Okay, so we got a lot of stupid. Oh, SNL guys. Who watched SNL Saturday?
I didn't watch it.
Listen, it was a very disturbing clip that I saw today. It was based on the Grinch. So basically, it started right at the end of the story with the Grinch. You know, pretty much he was a good guy. He went to Whoville. His heart grew.
One of those fake Christmas movies.
Yeah, his heart grew 50 times bigger. He loved. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, Miss India Biden said, "This is the deal. This is the deal. That's his thing." So basically, it starts off from there. The Who kids were downstairs opening their gifts. Mom and Dad comes downstairs. Hey kids, oh Merry Christmas, blah blah blah. They sit down. Oh, and then she was like, "Oh, I'm so tired. I just had such a rough night last night." And the kids like, "Oh, you did, Mom?" Like, "Oh yes, I just couldn't sleep." And Dad like, "Yeah, we couldn't sleep." Guess who comes down the stairs?
Santa?
The Grinch. Right? The Grinch. Oh, Ty saw this. Oh my God. So the Grinch comes downstairs too. So basically, they're giving the impression that Mrs. Who, Mr. Who, and the Grinch had a threesome.
Yeah.
Right? So he comes down in the daddy underwear. The kids say, "Daddy, the Grinch wearing your underwear." He was like, "Oh, I didn't have nothing else to wear, so I just slipped this on." Right? He comes down. He sits in the middle of them. They looking at him all starry-eyed and acting like, "Ooh," you know. And the kid's like, "Okay, what the heck is going on?" "Well, Grinch, where did you sleep? There's only 2 bedrooms up there, you know." And Mom's like, "Oh, he just slept with us. We didn't want him to go up those snowy mountaintops last night all by himself." Blah blah blah. Okay, so yes. Listen, it was just so funny. So anyway, it was like, "Mom, you just kept us up all night because you were yelling out, you're a mean old Grinch. You're a mean old Grinch. You're a mean old Grinch." And then the daddy said, "Oh," and then the son said, "Daddy, you kept us up too. You were saying something." The daddy was saying, "Oh, beat me or something stupid." But the kids was, yeah, go ahead.
That sounds hilarious. I have to watch it after the show.
It was hilarious. It was, and Pete Davidson was the Grinch, of course. Kristen Wiig was Miss Who, and I think it's Mikey Day. Yeah, Mikey Day was the Mr. Who.
That's funny.
But anyway, it was hilarious, y'all. Y'all have to go back on YouTube and watch it. It was funny.
Usually I catch up on my YouTube page on Sunday or Monday.
I only go back if it's something a lot of people are talking about. And then I'm like, oh, I have to go and see this and see how this was. But Kristen Wiig is absolutely hilarious. I love her.
But usually, I would have, because I'm subscribed to them, so I see them pop up. But I was so fascinated by Tom Brady yesterday, throwing 340 yards in the second half of the football game.
Oh, wow. He did good.
Oh, yeah, he did good.
Well, you know, our quarterback Hurts is, well, he was the backup. Now he's the lead. Well, he's been leading the past, 2 or 3 games, I think. He's doing an excellent job for the Eagles. Of course, Hurts.
That's Hurts.
Hurts, like Hurts. Yeah, I know it sounds similar, like to,
hurts like hurt.
So the other dude's mad. He's like, "Look, if I'm not starting."
That's an insult, though. Come on. Imagine you the head lead quarterback. This team, they paid you $100 million salary over whatever years, and they literally throw you away.
But you suck. But you suck.
You throw yourself.
But you suck. Exactly. You suck.
But
like, why are you upset?
I'll be mad.
I would be mad at myself.
I would make that $100 million on the sideline, I ain't got to work.
I mean, just that'll give me time to work on my craft.
That's just an insult. I mean, that's an insult to his pride.
I get what you're saying, but fuck your pride. We need to win some games.
I mean, too late now at this point. We all could.
Well, so what? Let her start next season.
3 games, he had at least 2 interceptions per game.
But did Hurts win yesterday?
Well, they were very close.
Huh?
They lost to
Hurts didn't start yesterday.
Yes, he did.
No, Hurts started.
Wentz started.
I'm Hurts started.
Hurts.
Wentz started.
I
read it yesterday. Wentz started yesterday.
You find that article.
They must have took him out really early.
Yeah, I don't see that, but I'm sure.
Mine, what you like? Wentz do like it's time to pack up the bags.
Actually, I know Hurts did because somebody texted me and said Hurts is bad yesterday. Matter of fact, it was Arthur. Arthur's like, Hurts is bad. So why would he say Hurts is a bad man if Hurts didn't lead? He had to.
But I watched it from the start of it. I just flipped through it while my game's wrong.
Derwin said Carson Wentz is about to get traded despite his contract. Yeah, I totally agree. They need to get rid of him. Get rid of him.
Who wants him? Well, the Patriots might take him because Newton's done.
Oh, that might be good. He can vibe with that. He might vibe.
Nothing against Newton. He was in a bad situation.
Mm-hmm.
It was like he wanted to play for a team to prove he still had it.
Mm-hmm.
Only team that took him was the Patriots, which had no offensive weapons for him to use. So
Jalen Hurts has a higher quarterback rating than Wentz.
He only played 2 games. Ain't hard to have higher rating.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying but that's an insult because if you only played a certain amount of games, because it's an average, it's not that's right, it's an average. So yeah, sucks. He sucks. Anyway, all right.
Okay, we're gonna leave. I was just about to say y'all also have no good offensive players on your line.
But I'm telling you,
only thing that makes Hurts better is because he's a mobile quarterback, so he can make something work.
Peterson is going to make that happen in the next season. I trust my coach. He will make it happen. I guarantee it. Now, Wonder Woman, I'm ready. How about you?
And I was talking to my friend that has a theater in his house. I'm like, you know what? We have to watch this Wonder Woman in the theater room. Because I think it's going to be great. And that is one of the better, which I'm a fan of the DC movies over the Marvel movies in general. But I like Mrs. Marvel is weak. Now Wonder Woman was actually a good woman superhero movie.
Captain Marvel. Okay. I finally saw that. Finally.
Which one?
Captain Marvel or Marvel, whatever you want to call her. I ain't gonna lie. The movie was okay. It gave me some history of her. But when I saw her in the Avengers, she was a total prick.
Oh, she's a prick.
Acting like she was all that at home and nothing out.
Yeah, she was a total prick. Hated it. But Captain Marvel was okay. And I finally saw that. I finally saw Doctor Strange.
Strange, that's one.
Strange was excellent.
Of all the movies, yeah.
I totally agree. Strange was excellent. I enjoyed that.
He's probably my favorite right under Robert Downey Jr. playing his character.
And we saw Tropic Thunder again the other night for the first time in like forever. Listen, and I think we might have talked about this before. If that movie was made now, that shit would have been murdered.
Was it Paramount Studios?
I have no idea.
Whatever studios would be shut down.
Oh my gosh, they would have shut every movie. Paramount wouldn't have made another damn movie.
But I'm so glad I was raised born in the 80s to enjoy the 90s movies that don't care about nobody's feelings.
And I ain't gonna lie, Robert Downey played a black man.
Yeah.
He played somebody's daddy in this damn movie. Like he was over there, yeah. And I mean, it was just like. And
then picking at the gay priest was the movie. Yeah. Then it had the stuttering slow boy.
Yeah.
Bull. They just kept on hitting that things that just wouldn't work these days.
Yeah.
Even people with amputations wouldn't like this movie these days. They've been fussing.
No. What's his name? Tom Cruise. He played the producer, I guess.
Tom Cruise played Tom Cruise. After that clip came off of him fussing at their people, that's clearly Tom Cruise being himself.
Oh my gosh! I was like, damn, I didn't know Tom Cruise. Oh my, you're right. He played that like so perfectly, like he does that in his everyday life.
Did you hear him fussing at the crew?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I was like, darn.
And he acts like he has done that before. It was just so believable. I was like, what is going? Yeah, that movie Tropic Thunder. Watch it over the holidays, guys. If you haven't, or if you haven't watched it in a long time, watch it again. That's a classic. Ty, DC over Marvel. Blasphemer.
No, DC. I prefer darker movies in general. DC, fun loving, hee hee ha ha. With certain ones,
but some DC movies are dark. Some.
Most of them are dark, and I like that.
Right.
Marvel's hit. Like my favorite
Marvel is Disney, right? So that's probably why. Oh, and I have to watch the season finale of The Mandalorian. I'm waiting, but anyway.
Oh yeah, my friend that's a Star Wars crackhead like me.
He said it was good.
But this crack don't make your teeth fall out.
It's already out. It's already out.
But he gave it like full 5 stars.
And he finally took his mask off on the last episode I saw, and I was like, oh.
But don't tell me because I'm waiting for him to build up. I'm a binger.
Well, it's done now. You might as well go.
Oh, everyone said I had to wait though.
But yes, he took anyway. He took his mask off.
Oh,
but anyway,
my favorite of all the comic book movies is Thor Ragnarok. Because Thor Ragnarok, that's my favorite now. I separate Endgame and the Avengers movies because they're a compilation. You can't really weigh them against them.
Ragnarok was the truth.
Yeah, but Thor Ragnarok had the comedy, the action, just the whole combo of it was just way better than any of the other ones I've seen. The villain really was filling her part. I like what Kate Blanchett played her villain Hela. Even though Thanos was good, but
yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like
she went out like a soldier.
I can't say which one's better. I like DC. I like Marvel. Now, I like DC and I like Marvel. I kind of pick and choose though. What happened to his arms?
I lost him in
It's the
accident.
green screen, and he wears
touching
green.
my amputated limb.
Bro, hold your hands up.
Put your hands up. Up in the club, just broke up. Anyway, all right. I like them all. Some of the Superman movies I skipped. The last Spider-Man movie, loved it.
The last one or the one before that?
The very last one.
Oh, so the one with the Domehead. Not to call him Domehead, Lord. Mysterio.
No, Spider-Man?
Yeah, remember I had Mysterio because he made the little cameras and...
The last Spider-Man, what was it? Oh, Coming Home, Homecoming.
Yeah, okay. I enjoyed that one now.
I love that one.
The next Spider-Man got all 3 of them.
Thor Ragnarok over Black Panther?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Black Panther, nothing wrong with Black Panther was a good movie. Black Panther's got a buff because it had that all-black cast.
I totally agree.
I'm
not saying
and
that...
I enjoyed the aspect of it. I think it was beautiful. It was great seeing that.
It was really great.
It definitely wasn't my favorite Marvel or superhero movie.
I just think the height of Black Panther was because
Black Panther forever.
It had that
black culture.
pride and that black culture.
Put our little magic.
We had our magic. We should have
gone to the theaters
right? Was it dashiki?
Dashiki's on.
We chilling like black. And it brought black pride. That's what made Black Panther a great time in our world. Even when Chadwick Boseman died, it's not like he was a good guy. Don't get me wrong. He was a philanthropist. He did a lot of things in his community. But you can tell the impact that movie had on not only the black culture, but other people. Because, people came together like, oh my God, like it was the end of the world when he died. So I think it's not so much to compare the movies. It's different. We love Black Panther.
That had a cultural impact on America in general. Versus
somebody said Thor over Black Panther on the night we get our superpowers. The shade.
I probably get no power. I know. I'm a turn white. What happened?
No. Look,
how dare you?
I told somebody at work today. They called me Sunshine, and I love her. This lady that I work with, she's just so awesome. And, and they call me Sunshine, and we work with a good bit of black ladies and one white girl, but all of them are great. The girl is great, and she's like, "Oh, I just love when you come up here, Sunshine." I said, "Well, we black people need more sunshine, vitamin D." I said, "Now I can give you some sunshine, but I don't want to give you too much. I want you to overload."
Then I'll get.
Yeah.
You get what you get? I'm trying to say.
Jaundice? No. Something wrong with your liver.
Rickets. Vitamin D, rickets. So don't quote me on that.
Nope. But anyway, I didn't want to overload her with Sunshine, but we had a laugh, and she is so special. I love my people at work. But anyway, I want to talk about. Go ahead. You was want to say something?
I think you get osteoarthritis.
Oh, when you get too much vitamin D?
Not enough.
Ooh, interesting.
I don't know.
When you get what?
Not enough vitamin D.
You get off arthritis.
That's something to do, y'all. Vitamin D is very useful.
I got arthritis. Okay, so let's talk about. You ready for that petty bitch?
Bring it up.
Y'all, we have not had a petty bitch of the week in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
But when I read this damn story, I had to give this person the title of petty bitch of the week.
Mm-hmm.
We can even go as far, because I think we changed it somewhere. Dilapidated.
Used to be miserable.
We went from petty to miserable to dilapidated bitch. So we're going to call this person a dilapidated bitch.
I mean, that's saying a lot about her.
It really
that's a strong
it's actually
word.
a guy. Well, it's two people. It's a guy and a woman. So we're going to call them the dilapidated bitches of the week. Okay. And I'm going to give you guys a warning and a disclaimer. I might go into one of my upset rants. So I'm going to forewarn you ahead of time.
It's going to be great, yo. I at least get tickled.
Okay, guys. So basically, this couple gets on a plane to, let's see, where were they going? At this point, it doesn't even matter. But a guy died on this flight.
I heard about that.
You heard about it.
At least about the dead person on the flight.
It was a husband and wife couple. The guy died on the flight. Mid-flight, he was having trouble. He died. Some people that were on the plane overheard the wife talking to paramedics, saying he had COVID.
What?
He tested fucking positive for COVID, but he gets his dilapidated ass and his wife. No, let me do.
Dead at this point, dead.
His wife, being a dumbass bitch, lets him fucking. Let me tell you something. If my husband tests positive and he claims he getting on the damn plane, he gonna get cussed the fuck out. What are you doing? You're putting other people at risk, bitch. Like, stay your ass where you at. What are you doing? He gets on this plane knowing he got COVID. The wife know he got COVID. He fucking dies on the plane. Listen, I would have been so mad.
You know what? I didn't even read that part of the wife. I read the man died mid-flight and they had to do an emergency landing and they performed CPR on him and he couldn't recover. But they left out the fact that his wife was with him.
And you got the audacity to even admit it. You admitted it.
Why would you feel guilty all of a sudden? I mean,
you should have fucking felt guilty before you got on the plane. No, I'm sorry. You.
But okay, I hear what you're saying, but there's so many parts of the story that make
no
sense.
Parts?
Okay, you know how bad you gotta look to die on a plane and you hit this man had to look blue. He had to be sweating, look terrible when he got on that plane. Ain't no way he went from walking and talking to dead on mid-flight. Because I want to say it was a flight from.
Let me see.
It wasn't a long flight in general, but it was emergency landing like Virginia.
Los Angeles to Orlando. That's a long ass flight.
That's like 6 hours, if that.
That's from the east, the west to the east.
6 hours, if that.
Depending.
Huh?
Depending. You got a layover. You got to stay. Then
no, they had a layover.
If you had
they did a
fucking layover.
But I'll tell you, how do you look that bad and get on the plane?
How do you allow? Let me. I can't even listen. See, y'all. You wonder. I'm not shocked, I'm not shocked. But then people be tripping about why I gotta wear a mask. Why is these places shutting down? Why are these places closing? Why we gotta have 25% capacity? Just like in New York, the business owners mad because Como done shut down everything, and now they got this petition saying the businesses say they're not letting Como in their businesses no more.
Oh yeah, like he really goes there anyway.
Who gives a fuck? Listen to what I'm saying. But y'all wonder why all these things are put into place because of dumbass people like that. Come on, let's use our common sense. We so in a hurry to want to do what we want to do that we're not caring, and that goes back to the first point I made at the beginning of the show. People saving people. This motherfucker's not saving anybody. He fucking stupid. You get on a plane to put other people at risk and you die. Does that make any sense? You could have died where you were, okay, and not put nobody at risk but you and your wife. If that's what y'all wanted to do.
I wish we had like the wife. Somebody interviewed her and asked her, "Why did y'all have to make this flight when your husband had me feeling terrible?" I guarantee you, this man's been pushed in a wheelchair. I guarantee he didn't walk.
Derwin got passenger line and filled out the form saying he was negative, and according to the news report, he took fever reducer pills so he would not have a temperature.
Smart man.
What is worse than dilapidated? This is a fucked up ass individual.
But I hope they charge. I want them to charge people like they charge me with HIV and knowingly and willingly infect people. They should charge COVID.
That's why they have fines in certain states when you don't wear your mask. You understand what I'm saying? Matter of fact, that's our perfect segue into our next story. Perfect. Again, another dumbass person. So this person goes, they're a student at a college somewhere. Let me see if I can pull the story up. But while I'm pulling the story up. Oh, Georgia. She's a student in Georgia. I think she's going to be a doctor.
Oh, God. Don't tell me it's that one.
You know what I'm talking about?
Don't you bring this one up.
Okay. So.
Now this one, she's worse than.
No, she is not. They are both worse.
No, tell them because this one.
I'm gonna tell the story.
Tell them.
Okay. So
she deserves. Tell the story.
So she's in Georgia going to school to be a doctor. She goes over to Grand Cayman to visit her boyfriend. Same story, I'm assuming. When you go over there, and there's a lot of these, especially overseas, they ain't fucking around. You go over there, you got a 14-day quarantine. You got to stay in for 14 days. Let me tell you something. I'm going to stop right here. You're going to see your boyfriend. Y'all could have, He
could have just came over.
Oh, came over, had the time of y'all life, had drinks, had sex.
Oh,
my God. Y'all could have did it up, order food in, movies, and then after that, y'all could have did whatever y'all want. Okay, so this bitch on day 2.
And the extremes of how she did it. But tell him.
If I'm missing something, let's fill in the blanks. Day 2, they go to a water skiing event or some shit.
Yeah.
To see this. They find out she broke this quarantine.
Don't leave out now.
Go ahead.
Went out in this event full of people, no mask on, no face shield on, talking to people, just having to socialize, having the time of her life. Took off her wristband. Left it in the building.
Oh, the tracker.
Took off the tracker.
Left it
in the building. In fact, rephrase it. She went to them, asked for a looser one because it was too tight.
So that she could slip it off.
So she could slip it off.
Sneaky ass.
To sneak out and get caught. This stupid heifer gonna go get locked up. Put in jail. And they tried to give her, I want to say, 2 months in jail. The prosecutor was like, no.
Right.
That ain't enough.
Right.
They gave her 4 months in a prison in, what that place called?
Grand Cayman.
Grand Cayman.
No, Cayman Island.
Cayman Island.
Yeah, same thing.
But this is what pisses me off. This is what pissed me off, y'all.
What?
The 2 things that pissed me off.
Okay.
This girl is in pre-med school to be a doctor.
Yep.
So she better she better get kicked out of medical school. And the second thing, her family actually gonna sit here and fight this case with a lawyer saying this is wrong, and she
shouldn't be made an example of, because they're saying the people before her didn't get as strict of a sentence as she did. But she was spitefully deceitful in everything she did. She got a test before she left. It was negative. I believe she got a test when she got there. It was negative. So she felt, oh, I can go.
Yeah.
But still, if you get negative tests, that don't mean that you're not positive. It could be the window that you took it that you're still positive.
Exactly.
Okay, now, like I didn't know that part. You get the wristband loosened intentionally so that you can slip it off and go out and have a good time. It wasn't good enough that you just went to see your boyfriend.
Yeah.
It's a tracker.
They give all them trackers when you go to that country, so they'll know where you're at. Just for people like this. But she gonna slip it off. But you would sit here could possibly give something to somebody that could kill him. You're essentially a murderer.
Yep.
Because somebody, I'm sure you were socializing that was stupid just like you, out here with no mask, but didn't have it for real. You could have gave it to if you got it.
Yeah, she was negligent. And to be honest with you, the other story was negligent.
And as a medical worker, for
future,
she was hoping to be a medical worker. You are sitting here, clearly, you don't want to help people. You're just doing it for the money.
People save people. See, that was a great topic in the beginning.
But and I'm not a lawyer at all. But if I can clearly see what happened? Somebody put something.
Oh, crap.
Oh, I can clearly see that you knew what you were doing. You're a medical worker, or future medical. So you knew what you were doing when you went out here with no mask on. Possibly could have COVID.
Yep.
Even though you got tested 2 negative.
Yep. I mean, I
don't think 4 months was enough.
Yeah, and then the mama girl might tell me, "Oh, she's so regretful for what she did. She know what she did was wrong. She didn't mean to do it. And just she shouldn't be made an example.
Oh, whatever.
Blah blah blah.
I hope that
she deserves it. Ty said.
But I hope she gets what happens to people in prison.
You know what?
Wait.
I bet she won't be in school when she gets back. Yeah, probably not. But that got me. I was livid on that.
Now, that one does piss me off because it's just so. The other one, I'm like, eh.
The other one was the same thing. It was negligence. Listen,
I mean,
no. Derwin said he took a pill to reduce his fever.
Smart.
He forged his papers, but the girl wasn't smart by slipping off her wristband.
No,
going out.
The difference is
okay. She's a health professional.
Well, that's a major part on it. She's a health professional, but I expect people to do what he did. And I expect people to do what she did. I expect people to get on quarantine. And I can't imagine being locked up for 14 days, 10 days.
But I would rather do that.
I expect it. So I'm not shocked about this person getting on the plane. That's why it's so risky getting on the plane or getting in tight spaces with people because people going to break these rules.
It's a difference if you don't know.
But this,
you don't know. You're not aware because some people can have it and don't. But you intentionally know. Mm-hmm. You know. Come on now, you have it.
But that's expected in my mind. I expect people to do that, so I'm not shocked by it. But a person, you know how dumb you have to be? We know America let you get away with anything. We the softest, we like to say we're hard, America, but we're the softest country.
We're baby back.
I go ahead and shoot somebody and be out of jail in 5 years, or probably not go to jail because I'm healthy. All kind of laws you got.
You're right, on the protection.
But you're gonna go to a whole other country. Don't play by their rules.
No, they don't.
And then you go, sympathy.
Look, Darwin just said most Caribbean islands are not messing around.
Yeah.
In my home country, it's $1,000 fine for anyone caught in public without a face mask and a 6 months jail for breaking quarantine.
And I want to say that if I remember how I finished an article, that country has 64,000 is their population. Mm-hmm. And they test like 300 positive a day. Some random number like don't quote me on
about the Caymans.
Yeah, so you can imagine if you only got 64,000 people and you testing positive 300 a day, that's pretty high percentage of people.
Yeah.
And you gonna go out here and fool around
out there with no mask.
You in jail. I hope they were the security guards around there having a time with it.
I just don't understand. I don't understand. So getting back to the loose rules of the United States and how we do. And this is like kind of on topic, but off. I've been playing Red Dead Redemption 2 online for the past couple of days. I kind of got back into it recently. For those of you that do not know, no, I do not have a PS5. I do have a PS4. I'm not getting any PS5s. If somebody wants to gift me with a PS5, I need 2 though. I would love to, get that.
So you won't take one?
No, I need 2. I need 2. So I've been playing Red Dead Online, and I started to think, let me tell you the premise. So Red Dead Online basically is like based in the Western days, going around doing shootouts, hunting animals. The money is very low. When you do stuff, you get $1 here, $1 here. Oh yeah. You do a bounty job, paying your pennies.
But it costs like 40 cents.
Yeah. Like a bread roll is like 25 cents, 40 cents. Yeah, bullets is maybe like 25 cents for a whole box. So the stuff is cheap. But what I didn't like about the West, you just go kill anybody. It didn't matter. Like I didn't like it. I just come to your house, pop.
Yeah.
And it was like I could be on the run. No, we don't want that. Like somebody can just kill you asleep. It's almost like the Purge.
Well, that's just world too.
I mean, they could, but I think people are more like.
We're definitely a lot more humane.
Yeah,
that's
like
cool.
they're thinking like, I don't want to pay this time. For that, I'm not going to do it. I think we think about it more. But Wild West, they was doing like shootouts in the street. Like, okay, wow, shoot them dead. You could battle the sheriff. Yep. Like the sheriff. Like we're not doing that with no cops these days. We stay on the middle road.
Look, but we definitely aren't. We even
took that. We done out. Dead. I'm just saying, like they battling the sheriff. Like, okay, who gonna what do you call it?
Yeah,
Unholster
it
they
was the
gun
Wild
faster.
West for a reason.
I would not want to live in them days. So I'll keep that.
I mean, I often think about, man, it'd be so cool to live in medieval times, like I show GOT, Game of Thrones. Like, it'd be so cool to live in that time. But you know what? I love me some air conditioner. I ain't gonna lie. Like light bulb and air conditioner, like side by side.
But you would have been acclimated to it then. Like it wouldn't have been as bad. We're acclimated to air. So it's like back then they didn't have that. And I personally feel like it wasn't as hot. Like I think it was hot.
No global warming
I just don't think it was as hot. I don't think it was as hot. So their bodies were used to that. You're right. I'm used to air. That shit get hot out there.
Then they wear that leather, that real cow skin leather.
And all that armor.
All that ball juice be just sitting inside about the pants area.
And the armor so heavy and you sweating and stuff. Their teeth hygiene wasn't probably as good.
All had mouth pain.
No.
Well, I guess they didn't have any sweets though, so they may not have had cavities.
No.
Like that.
Well, they ate a lot and they had a whole. No, they did because they had feasts and just eating.
But back then, like gout is like the poor man's disease now, but gout used to be the rich man's disease.
Oh, because they was eating all those rich foods.
They was eating, foods the poor person can't get. See, the rich people, you know what? The rich people that took their diseases and put on the poor people. No good.
Let's say the rich boy, they do us dirty.
They always.
You're right now. Gout is like, yeah.
As soon as you got gout, you poor.
Yep. No, true. But it was rich before. That's crazy. You ready to talk about your rant today?
Bring up this rant. Bring it up.
All right, so I'm going to talk about the basis of it, and then I'll let him take over. So most of you guys have heard about the stimulus. Now, let me tell you something about this stimulus here. These news sources are deceiving. The way they made it sound like this stimulus was approved and on the way. Mm-hmm. When I looked at this story last night, I'm like, what? $600 me? What? And again, you gotta look. Let me tell y'all, if nothing else, if you see a story, Facebook, wherever, do your research, find out what's going on. They have not come to an agreement with the stimulus yet. They did like a temporary something to keep the country from going bankrupt.
They basically funded America.
Funded America for
till
a couple
January
weeks
or something.
Yeah, a couple weeks. But they talked about the stimulus, and they're supposed to be talking about it more and sealing the deal today. Mm-hmm. That could happen at any point tonight. Basically 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, who knows? So I looked into it. They're saying they're trying to do $600 for every hardworking American.
For every adult, and then $300 for the kids.
And $600 for the kids as well. And they also took the age up for the dependents. So I think before it was like 16 or something. They took it. I don't know what the age is, but they took it up so that more Americans can get money for their children that they claim as a dependent. Because you can claim a college age kid on your taxes. And some other great stuff. PPP protection. They actually put in outdoor music venues in here for that protection, which I think it's just. Yeah. So I'm going to let you take over.
Where do I begin? I'm okay with the stimulus package. I am. But I believe the stimulus package should only go to actually people affected by COVID financially.
So stop. How do you know they were affected by COVID?
Because somebody on disability has gotten the same check they've always gotten.
But how do you know they're not affected? That's the question.
No, I'm financially affected. They're not
How
financially
do you
affected.
know that, though?
How are they financially affected when they get the same check they always got?
But every American could get the same check. I'm getting...
No. Actually, somebody who lost their job, say, because like New York.
Now that's different.
100,000 people lost their job. They
Okay.
need that money.
I get it.
Somebody on disability, somebody on Social Security, somebody all these
That's
things.
not true. That's not true. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why that's not true.
Why?
And I'm going to bring up, I'm not saying I'm on Social Security. I'm going to bring up myself, for example. I'm a worker, right? Mm-hmm. I've been working the whole time through this pandemic, but from home periodically. Sometimes I go on site. My kids have been fucking home. Eating me fucking out of house and home.
Well,
let me finish.
Have you seen the My Plate? Look at the My Plate and read what you're supposed to give them. You want out of house and home.
Here's the deal.
Listen here.
Here's the deal.
First.
They've been eating
And that's why you will get the $600 you deserve. Hard-working Americans.
But that's what I'm trying to say.
These non-working Americans ain't working.
Most of them still have expenses.
Probably else expenses. I don't know running out in these streets.
Ty said, in rare instances, I gotta agree with Rob.
I don't know running out in these streets because somebody don't want to mass spreading stuff around. And even for your job, but somebody's sitting at home or in Section 8 housing, all this other crap they're getting money for, nothing has changed for them at all.
But how do you know that?
Huh?
If they have children, if their children are home as well.
I'm saying financially doesn't have changed for them. Okay, their children home. Take care of them.
Their electricity could have went up.
Okay.
Their food bill could have went up.
These people living in this assisted housing don't get an electric bill.
How you know that?
I know numerous people.
Some of them do.
Some of them do, but it's prorated so low I could pay it off one day at work. The whole year. Free cable, no.
Okay, real talk.
Just like with taxes. I'm sick of parents getting money for a kid for taxes.
Oh,
hell yes.
Hell no. We not going there.
I already built the school for y'all kids. I already paid for the gas for the bus, the food at the schoolhouse, all this crap for your kids.
You're American.
Y'all get a tax-free day
proud
for
to
kids.
be an American.
Oh, whatever. You ain't proud.
Listen. I get my money because I have to clothe them, I feed them.
You had them, you made them.
So what?
Okay.
I get a tax break. Don't hate on me.
Taking my money because you can't afford the kids you had.
When you're
Stop
living
taking
in a nice
my tax money.
that's what happens.
I should get a tax break back for the kids I don't have when it comes
lies.
Hold up.
Lies.
You get also in the building school and you ain't even using it.
So
a tax break, Mr. Huggins.
People save people. That was the premise of our show.
Yeah, no, it's the premise of your mouth at the beginning of the show.
Listen. People help other people. That's the way that America's is designed. Now,
well, if you want to help me take that money, no, not you, but not you particularly. These people that ain't doing nothing. Take that money at your Section 8 house and pass me that check, please. Help me.
So, okay, now I disagree with God. Thank you, Ty.
Whatever.
You went off the tangent.
No, that tangent's the truth.
No.
Yes.
So, hush your mouth. Our parents deserve money. That's right. And when you have yours, don't claim them. Let me fucking claim them.
Nope.
And I'll get the money.
Nope. Because then all that tax money I put into schools, I would actually be reaping the benefits of.
You go, because listen, I worked for years and paid in the same way until I had my kids.
That's why you should have got a tax break then.
I do get it now.
Bump that. I want it now. I want it for not having kids and
you want your money and you want it now.
I want it all. But back to it. People who haven't been affected financially by this should not get a check for it from the government. It doesn't make any sense for them to get it.
So why nursing home residents receive a stimulus. Now, it depends on how it worked and how the taxes work. For instance, like you were saying, a disabled person can file a tax return and they get a stimulus. They were claimed on somebody else's taxes. They get the stimulus. Yeah.
That's not worked out well enough for me to approve it. Like I wouldn't approve this if I was working with it.
Hush your mouth. Let me get my money.
Because it's unfair. It's unfair to people who are directly affected by it.
Listen, I was wondering how I was going to Vegas.
In fact, they should give medical workers money. They should be sending medical workers checks.
And I agree
people
with that.
Working hard for working facilities that have to deal with these people.
But let me tell you what's going to happen. They're approving this so that Americans can get their money. I personally believe once Biden gets into office, because they said they're going to do another package, because this package they did not want to approve like a stipend for what do you call them people?
Healthcare workers?
But it's another word they used. Frontline.
Okay, yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah,
at risk healthcare workers.
Those essential workers.
I do agree. That's essential. I think that was the word. They essential healthcare workers. They need it, and I agree with you. Y'all been working long hours, busting your ass, putting yourself at risk, and your family. To be quite honest, I believe that once Biden hits that office, that second stimulus will come into play. They talked about it.
That's if Georgia, step on up, in that special election, boy.
Let me tell you, Georgia, come through.
He did an election, Georgia.
Hey, Georgia. They should have been. I agree with Ty. They should have been giving us payments for the last 9 months. All these other countries, have had things in place where their citizens were getting payments monthly, weekly, whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. We was the only motherfuckers. And see, that's the problem too. We're debating who deserves it, who don't, who doesn't. Give us the fucking money. We here struggling. That we need it. You know that you need your economy to still stimulate, right? You know people gonna buy when they get money.
Yeah.
Fucking give them some money. I mean, you know, it's not rocket science. Like they could have did something to keep most of these businesses open during the pandemic.
I mean, they gave the first PPE and they had
that shit was whack.
We had wealthy corporations getting money.
Millions. That's what I'm saying. It's like there's loopholes that they need to fix.
It's the same way for this stimulus package now.
Well,
they need to fix the loopholes for me to say yes. It's good. Like,
hopefully,
ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying. When a new administration come in, maybe it might get fixed. We just have to wait. But for right now, get my shit. That's what I'm saying.
I agree with you. I mean, obviously, they send you the money. No one's gonna not take this money.
Canada is a perfect example. I know somebody in Canada. They've been getting their money every month. Come on now. We can do better. But we call ourselves the most powerful nation. We're the best at what we do. We just be saying, you know, somebody say they all that, and you know, you be looking at that bitch like, they ain't fucking all that. They weed fucked up, the teeth. That's
look,
America. They look dusted. Some of your hair uneven. You look dusted.
I bet those brothers all looking at us like
look
that.
At us like, some of you're not that cute. Your hair's they look at America like, oh my God. That's how we look. We look like a laughing stock. Mm-hmm. All these other countries taking care of their people. You could talk about London, England, wherever the country. Canada, you can talk about their ass. But let me tell you, they got their shit going on. And we the only one be tripping. Anyway, somebody was going to say it. But I can't remember. We was going on like a total rant. But I love it.
Now what is this one?
Yeah. An ex-cop hits a truck. Listen, he hits a truck. Oh boy, he hits a truck thinking that ballots were in it. So an ex-cop hits a truck thinking it held 750,000 fraudulent ballots. Police say. So I guess he was trying to divert this truck to keep the ballots from going. Let me see what state this is. This motherfreaker. David Lopez, help the people. I don't even know how to pronounce his last name. Zuniga, an air conditioner installer, had just left his mobile home. You know, they petty. For his typical pre-dawn commute. Why they had to say he left his mobile home?
Mobile home was pre-dawn commute.
When he noticed the SUV's headlights closely trailing his small cargo truck. Within seconds, the SUV swerved alongside the passenger side, striking the truck and forcing Lopez Zuniga to the side of the highway. There, he said the SUV driver feigned an injury before ordering Lopez Zuniga to the ground at gunpoint. Ooh, darn. I was very scared, he said in an interview with the Washington Post. I didn't know who this person was. As it turned out, the incident was the extraordinary culmination of a misguided undercover surveillance operation financed by a conservative nonprofit group and carried out by private investigators that sought to uncover a massive election fraud scheme before the November election.
So this man was driving his air conditioner truck, and this person thought he had some fake ballots in his truck. So he held him at gunpoint.
And crashed his car. It's his car.
I just don't get it. I need to talk to one of these people who actually go this extreme on things like this.
That's
like,
a waste of time.
But I have to know what they're thinking. Like,
but you would never know.
I just don't get and it's always these poor people. I guarantee he's poor. He probably living he's every bit of it. Yeah.
He looks like and I'm gonna have to show y'all this picture. And you know, I just might bring it up because y'all have to understand. I'm gonna explain.
He looks like life's
beat his ass. He looks like he sits at home. He's an ex-cop. Mm-hmm. He looks like he just sits at home and he still wishes that he was on the force.
How your face get like that though? Like gravity was just tugging really hard on his face.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do that.
He looked pitiful. He looks like
I'm such a good cop.
Yeah, it looks like he was trying to redeem himself. Maybe he fucked up at some point. And he's like, I need to redeem myself and look good in front of.
And another that gets me about all these people that's so extreme for Trump, it's always the poor people that he would walk pass. He wouldn't even step on them. He would get.
That's my thing.
And knock them out to the side when he even.
But they feel as though, for some reason, that he's for them. This dude is rich. Why would he be in the best interest of the poor? It doesn't make sense. There's always the poor.
It's not like some wealthy rich person, a successful person. It's always somebody who's.
They're like
trailer park. Yeah, just trailer park people out here. Oh, he's my God. He's gonna do for me. And it's like.
But what would make you think? Listen, we might get some flack for this, but I'm just gonna say it. For some reason, the trailer park people think they better than niggas. but you gotta understand, you're the minority too, as well, in a certain instance.
Yeah, sometimes color don't matter. We all
in the same.
It's a different culture. It's a culture called poor, and you that trailer park the same as those Section 8 people.
You ain't on no different level at all.
Somebody that kind of money look down on you just as bad.
I'm just trying to say, if you're white and they see you looking a certain way, them rich people ain't gonna pay you the time of day. Trust me. And let me tell you, we can be black and have it going on, and they gonna look at us a certain way still. So just imagine how it is. So this dude right here.
He's looking miserable, boy.
He look miserable. He just looks like he just was trying to get in some shit to try to redeem some shit.
And what do you think he was gonna get? It's so many questions. It's more questions to answer.
But we've tried that before. We've tried to bring somebody on to try to get into their mind to see where they're coming from. You never quite get there. Mm-hmm. Like, I still don't understand.
Well, I've never met a logical. In recent years, I have never met an actual logical supporter of the Republicans right now. Logical? That actually logically supports them and speaks out for them with logic. And I never met somebody who was like, "Oh yeah, he's done the best boast. He's done the best stuff for America," and blah 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 blah, and actually come back with some evidence to show me like why they think this is all. It's like,
so I was on
America's
Facebook
the best
today.
it's ever been doing. It's always some line like that. It's never like, okay, look at these stats here. This is the economy. It's never like that. It's always
they bring up perfect example. There was a Facebook friend that I reached out to. Remember before I think we had Homeboy on here, and he had those views, similar views as the other guy we had on. That was a Trump supporter. And I said, hey, come on the show. You can be anonymous. I just want you to talk about your views. He didn't want to. He was afraid for some odd reason. He posted something today, some random facts about the things that Biden has done and what he's accomplished while I guess he has been in the Senate, the vice president, whatever the case may be. It was no facts. It was just something that you copied and pasted. You get what I'm saying? So another school friend of mine posted something with facts, like an article. It's like they just totally overlook it. Like that doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, it's like they'll say, "Oh, the economy's doing better than it's ever done." I'm like, okay, how does the stock market equate real everyday Americans?
I'm sorry, I gotta take a break.
Okay.
Ty said this guy looks, he's 39, he looks 50.
He's 39. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
He's 39. He's 39.
He is? Oh, it said right there.
Hold up. That's not.
Oh, that's the victim. That's
not the victim, is it?
That ain't the victim, y'all.
I don't think. Oh. No, I think this is.
That gotta be.
No, this is the Houston Police Department.
He's 63.
Where do you see 63?
Right there, the private investigator.
Oh, no, he's 63 time. My bad. This is the guy that ran him over. Whew. Ooh, I was saying the same thing, too. I was like, oh.
I'm about to send him some money. He needs something. Look at
for just 50 cents a day. The arms of the angel.
Oh, God.
But you know what? Speaking of arms of the angel, that's the dog commercial. But that'd be so sad. That'd be so sad.
You know, it don't make me sad. I'm not worried about these animals. We got people still in the street ain't eating.
That's true.
Now it sounds a little bit mean.
I get what you're saying, but it's still sad nonetheless.
Oh, I mean, I don't want. Well, nonetheless, I'm not worried about animals when humans are still out here struggling.
Yeah. Okay, Lord. Oh, Lord, okay, that's better. Yeah. I get what you're saying. I would not donate to an animal foundation before I would donate to a human foundation. If I were to donate to a human foundation, then I would donate to the animal. But I would not donate to the animals and not donate to the humans. That doesn't make any sense.
It's like, okay.
I get it though. I mean, they're all homeless, I guess, so to speak. But yeah, it's like they do look sad still. You know what though? You know what's fucking funny to me? Well, no, they do it to the children. They do it with the children, but they don't do it with the adults. So they do the one with the children where you feed the children, right?
They in Africa.
Yeah, or wherever. That flies and all that be fucking them up. But they ain't never had no grown ass people on there. Because it's some grown ass homeless people.
Well, I've never seen a homeless commercial in. I don't want to say I've never seen. I always see commercials about. But I can't think of a homeless commercial I've seen come out here and give us money for this homeless shelter.
That's what I'm saying. You know, I get the kids need it. Okay, the dogs and the cats. But they need to have some like real ass adult homelessness. Because I ain't gonna lie, like, it's not hard to slip into homelessness. People think, oh, how to get homeless? It's not hard. Most Americans are living a check away from being out the motherfucking door. And just to share one of my stories, I'll never forget. I was struggling. My husband wasn't working at the time. I was struggling. I was one step away. They about to take my stuff. You know what I'm saying? It can happen. I was working at the time, hard. Matter of fact, you know, I used to be the hustler from the hill, like working one job, working another job, hustling on the side. Still, one check away from homelessness. And then finally got out of that. But the point of the matter is, you never know what somebody's going through, what they're struggling with. A lot of people are in that situation. Don't have no money in the bank. You know, things like that. Yeah. You know, so if you do have money in your bank, I don't care if it's $20. Some people can't afford to buy a dozen of donuts.
Oh Lord.
If you do have, just be thankful for it. Because a lot of people don't have anything. Some people don't have nothing. So be thankful when you get your stimulus. Spend it wisely.
And I'm sure some people will that need it.
Oh, that is too funny. I think that's all my topics for today. I had a topic about Clubhouse. I don't really know much about it. You have to get a special invite to Clubhouse, and I'm mad that I don't have a special.
And what is it?
It's a new social media app that's similar to Facebook, but instead of like typing out your stuff, it's voice. So you actually can put like voice updates on there. I think I would like that better. I was thinking about getting one for the Tipplers, not for me personally. They say Oprah on there, Mark Cuban, the rich people.
Oh, so it's more of a elitist thing.
Well, it's in beta now, so you get special invites now.
Okay, that's interesting.
Us ordinary people can't get on there yet until they figure it out. But yeah, so I'm excited. I might want to try it. We'll see.
That's interesting.
Clubhouse.
But I won't be able to scroll it like I would like Twitter. Twitter,
similar to Twitter.
I gotta hit the button, hit and talk.
Oh, yeah, you might.
Yeah, it's good. You can just.
I like voice though. I think I would rather. Like, I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot of things that I might put on Facebook if I can just do a voice thing. Like seriously, like instead of me typing it out, I think I would get my point across better if I can speak it.
Now you're right though, because you can't. Unless you know a person very well, you can't hear their words when they talk.
That's right. I could put something out there, somebody say it totally wrong. But if it was my voice, you would know. Yeah. Like, oh, she joking, or oh no, she's serious, or oh, she talking. You know, I would post a lot more if I could do voice.
Yeah, that part's true. I agree with you on that.
Yeah, I'll be fucking shit up. I'll be like, look, I done saw some bullshit out here today, y'all. It's crazy. But when I type that, I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like telling the whole story typing it. That's ridiculous.
From that aspect, yeah.
Now, video is okay, but I might not want to be on video that day.
Yeah, so video, you got to make yourself look good.
Yeah.
You got them.
Well, you don't have to, but you should.
Yeah.
Or at least look, because I'm not saying I'll be putting on makeup, earrings every day, but you should at least look
halfway decent.
Look the part. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. You need to look okay. So yeah, I might not want to make a video.
Maybe we'll get an invite after this.
Maybe somebody got Clubhouse out there help a sister and brother out.
Know.
Cheers. Let me get a little bit of that.
Oh, sure.
Appreciate
Always
it.
willing to share.
Well, guys, this is our. Oh, one more thing we gotta do before we go because it's Christmas. We didn't do any Christmas topics. Okay, so I have a paper here, and it talks about which Christmas movie is most popular in your state. So I'm going to call out some states, guys, and you tell me what Christmas movie you think is the most popular in that state, and I'll give you like 3 choices just to make it kind of easier. So since we're in the good old state of South Kakalaki, for those that don't know the saying, because we got Black Magic today, South Carolina, what is the popular movie, Christmas movie?
I'm gonna say my guess now. Let me think.
You gonna guess first? Okay.
What's wrong here?
What you?
Oh, it has to be.
My white.
It has to be Home Alone.
It's not Home Alone.
Darn.
All right, so I'm gonna give you 3 choices: How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Almost Christmas, or The Polar Express. All right, again, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, right? For Christmas, or The Polar Express, guys. Next Friday, Ty. That's my favorite Christmas movie. That's my favorite Christmas movie by far. I know that shit by heart.
I guess I'll go with I know a lot of people like the Grinch. So I'm gonna go with Grinch.
Polar Express.
Really?
For South Carolina. Absolutely.
I never seen that.
All right, so since we got some Georgia people, Georgia. What y'all think is for Georgia? Bad Santa, It's a Wonderful Life, or Almost Christmas?
I'm gonna go with Almost Christmas. It's a Wonderful Life has to be like upstate one. So that's like the old classic from New York, isn't it?
It is a classic.
I don't know what it says.
Almost Christmas.
It's Almost Christmas?
Almost Christmas. All right, so let's go to the West Coast because I know some people from Cali. So California, is it Die Hard,
Die Hard,
Edward Scissorhands, or Elf? Die Hard is a good Christmas movie.
I mean, I don't even think of it as a Christmas movie, but you're right. It is
a Christmas movie. It's definitely a Christmas movie.
But California, so I'm trying to. So you said
Die Hard, Edward Scissorhands, or Elf?
You can't beat Elf.
Edward Scissorhands.
Really?
Weird, right? Yeah.
California is twisted.
All right, so I was just in Nevada. So let's go with that one. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, The Grinch, or Bad Santa?
National Lampoon.
Bad Santa.
Oh, God. I mean, it fits Las Vegas have a Bad Santa.
North Carolina. Let's go to our neighboring state.
Yeah.
Holiday Rush, Home Alone, or Prancer?
I'm going to have to go with Home Alone again.
Home Alone.
Okay.
Home Alone. Nope. Wrong. I was looking at Florida. Florida's Home Alone. My bad. I'm just going to say, what's Holiday Rush?
I ain't going to say what I'm thinking.
Producer, what's Holiday Rush movie? You sleep?
Sleeping good.
You know what? We gonna have y'all. We are taking applications for a new producer because I ain't gonna
one
sleep.
just came out 2019. Look at the old one.
Holiday Rush. What is that? So while he's looking that up, Texas Home Alone. Elf, Idaho.
Yeah, like, and what state is that?
What?
The Holiday Rush is in.
Oh, North Carolina.
This is the movie that came out 2019.
Oh, wow. Home Alone 2. Is this Ohio? Yep. Home Alone 2 in Ohio. Why they picked Home Alone 2? I have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. It's a Wonderful Life.
But
Is
a lot
that
of people I
Michigan?
know. Yeah.
Look, I gotta get my states together. Nightmare Before Christmas, New Mexico.
Yep.
Damn, I'm good at it.
You understand, girl?
I'm pretty good at it.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Now. Yeah, The Nightmare Before Christmas. Christmas Harmony. What kind of movie that is? What state that is?
One of those Bible states. Let me see. So that's Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
That's Alabama.
Mm-hmm. That's Oklahoma.
What's it? Must be
Y'all, you getting drunk.
You say y'all.
What kind of state is that? Y'all, I gotta do better. Because I have no idea what that state is.
We know that state.
It's right by Oklahoma. Arkansas. I didn't realize Arkansas was that close. I mean, it's close. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I didn't realize that. That's crazy.
The name just make it seem like it's up higher on the.
Yeah, it make it seem like it's more. Yeah.
Yeah, not a state, a southern state.
That's crazy. Noel. Now that is a good one. What state that is?
What movie is that?
Minnesota.
I met some girls
Noel
in Minnesota.
Was about the daughter of Santa Claus, and it was the son to Nick. Matter of fact, that Christmas movie came out last year on Netflix, and it was basically like Nick was supposed to take over for Santa, but Nick just wasn't into it. He was I don't really like. Noel was the one that had the Christmas spirit and had the magic, but they didn't want a woman to be Santa Claus.
What kind of fascist? Not fascist. What kind of sexist thing is that?
Yeah.
I mean, it would be funny.
But she ended up being Santa Claus anyway, so it was good.
Was she still called Santa Claus?
You know what? That's a good question. I gotta watch that again. But it was a good movie. And the Grinch for North Dakota. So that tells you they like three.
What is your favorite Christmas movie of all time?
What Ty said. Next Friday.
Next Friday?
For sure. No, wait. No. Friday after next.
Okay.
Friday after next is mine. Friday after next, I know literally almost verbatim.
Is that the one with Cat Williams?
Cat Williams. Okay. They had the Christmas party in the house. Yeah. He was crunching on the bowls. I literally know when Miss Pearlie hit that door. I know almost every word. When she was trying to get that rent. I have watched that movie over and over. That's a fun one though. I like that one. That cracked me up. White Christmas. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. What's your favorite Christmas song?
That's a hard one because I like Christmas music in general. But it would probably be I can't decide. It would have to be one of.
I heard the worst Christmas song this weekend.
Was it Toni Braxton?
No, the sister, the other sister.
Yeah,
Tamar. Oh, Lord.
I was riding the car.
What was the song?
It was American. Was it the classic?
Yes.
That King Cole, isn't it? Just us roasting on the open
fire.
No,
it was another one.
No, that's Toni Braxton one there.
Help us, Alex, because that was a horrible song. I almost killed myself.
I'm gonna have to look it up. It was bad.
Trying to play it over and over and over and over. That was some of y'all are haters. Tell us what the name of the song. It was the worst Christmas song. I couldn't take it. I was about to commit suicide. It was horrible. Come on, please. What was the name of it? Y'all gotta go listen to this version. I don't know what Tamar Ballhead was thinking.
Dog, you dirty.
That was horrible. Horrible. You looking up Tamar Braxton Christmas song?
Let's see here. She can have you. No gift. No in the Chipmunk song. Sleigh ride.
Okay.
Santa Claus coming to town. Santa baby. No. Was that it?
No. She don't want to tell us, but
Silent
that's okay.
Night? No, ain't Silent Night.
Have yourself a merry no. Y'all, hold up. See, she don't want to tell us what it is, but y'all, it was horrible.
Is it Sleigh Ride?
Silent Night.
So what's Silent Night?
Silent Night.
I know it was off. I was in that car.
It was Silent Night because when it was coming on, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get me like a Temptations like soul vibe.
From that, no. And then I'm telling you, you gotta listen to Toni Braxton's Have Yourself
a Merry Look. That was horrible too.
She was like, instead of saying to you, she said to who.
Oh,
it was just awful. And then she was singing her little want to be sexy voice to you.
Horrible. I'll tell you my favorite Christmas song. and this is like, and I don't know why this is my favorite Christmas song, but it's true. What do the lonely do at Christmas?
What do the lonely
By
do
the Emotions.
at Christmas?
It is just the perfect song. It's like,
what do they do?
Because most people are lonely.
They cry.
You know what I'm saying? It's true. It's true. Because she starts off the song like, 'tis the season to be jolly.
But I have nobody.
But how can I be if I have nobody? Oh, Yuletime carols doesn't make it better. How can I be when we won't be together? Guess what? A silent night. I know it's gonna be joy to the world, but guess what? But it's gonna be sad for me. What do the lonely do at Christmas? Oh, what do the lonely do?
What do they do
at Christmas? What do they do?
They cry. Got no gift.
Oh, they ain't got
I
nobody.
can imagine when you like older, like you
Oh,
in your 40s or something, maybe, and you sitting there like, I
ain't got nobody.
Nobody at Christmas.
Nobody.
Parents ain't buy me gifts no more.
I know. You might not have no kids.
Well, I'll be going to Aces Hardware. Go to find me a rope.
You know, I'm like, why are you going to Aces? The first thing came to my mind was a hammer.
That might work, but
you know what? You stupid. But seriously, that's my favorite Christmas song by far. And I don't know, it's sad as I think about it, but it's a very pretty song. But that's
it's a nice song in general. But
that's the realistic part of Christmas. Like a lot of people don't have family and friends and people they can talk to.
Bad is like poor people. I can imagine. I think it's probably worse for a parent to see Christmas come around every year and can't buy anything for the kid that wants all these things. It gotta be a terrible feeling inside.
You know?
Don't you start no more.
I'm gonna be well, I mean, I'm trying to think of this in a different way, but I get that.
It is a bad feeling.
It can be a bad feeling because I think I've been there before.
Yeah, and I don't think I feel bad for the kid per se because it's nothing about it.
But
I feel bad for the parent to be
you
sitting
feel
there like, darn, I want
like
to
dad, like you feel inadequate. But that goes back to the point I was going to make even before you mentioned that. Society makes it feel that way. Like we have to buy gifts to feel validated or that we've done something. But really the point of Christmas is to be together, to have family, to have love, to have unity, technically. Mm-hmm. But we've made it about...
But how did the birth of Christ become a gift-giving holiday anyway?
Because the 7 people. Child,
7 people.
You know what I'm talking about.
7 folk.
The 7 men. What would the wise men?
You know,
yeah.
The 7 people.
You know what? You don't get on me because you don't want to have to ask. And I'm telling you, it's the 7 people.
I was like, I was just thinking about that just now.
The 7 men, the 7 wise men brought the gifts for the baby because the baby was born. It was a special
So what you're saying is only babies need Christmas gifts. Let me take all my gifts back to the Christmas tree.
Oh, that is funny. Somebody said bull jive. Bull jive? I don't know. But you're right. Like, we've totally overhyped Christmas.
I don't think it's overhyped.
This year, I ain't did all that.
I mean, kids that, if you have it to give your kids gifts, give it. Because they love it. It's a fun time.
But when they see all that other people with bikes and
I'm just saying,
this and that.
I don't feel bad for a parent who, because kids at school talking about the Christmas gifts. You see it on TV about getting gifts. It's everywhere about getting gifts. Mm-hmm. And I don't think it's a society thing. I think it's just it's a holiday.
Growing up in the 80s, it was horrible.
It's like Valentine's Day. If you ain't got about Valentine's Day, you're going to feel bad. Everybody else got their love. And you like, oh, okay.
I used to feel bad if I didn't get a gift. Mm-hmm. But I don't feel like that no more.
We've been married 20 years.
That's true. I just don't feel that way no more, though. Like, it's like, whatever. Like, fuck it.
But you're still,
like, you get flowers, they die. You get chocolates, you eat them, get
but
fat.
You're still not lonely. I said a lonely person. You're not lonely.
Well, y'all out there that's lonely, it ain't all this cracked up to be. You get flowers that's going to die. You get chocolates that, honestly, unless they get like the really good high-priced chocolates, most of them fuckers nasty. You're going to bite into them and ain't going to be a flavor. Like, you're going to put it back.
You sound a little bitter.
No,
Don't be bitter. He got you dark
somebody
chocolate.
gonna give you a bear.
He got you dark chocolate, didn't he?
Somebody's gonna give you a bear that you're not gonna fucking like. Where you gonna put a bear as a grown ass motherfucker? Like where you gonna put a fucking doll or bear?
Keep it, then throw it away.
But what? No, I would much prefer a heartfelt gift, like a card or a letter, like a love letter to tell me how much you care, how beautiful I am, how much you love and adore me, and you know.
Oh yeah, still, but if you load them bad enough, then you won't get that. That's the whole point.
Say what?
Bad enough, there's a day that
write a letter to yourself.
That's sad.
No, it's not.
That's deeply sad.
No, it's not.
No, having a journal is one thing. But you writing a love letter to yourself is sad.
Yes. Saying how much you love yourself, what you love about yourself, how resilient you are, how strong you are.
You're counseling a depressed person.
No, you're boosting yourself.
These people are lonely and should be because they ain't got nobody on Valentine's Day.
People.
Well, that's yourself saving yourself there, which is weird. That's
what I'm saying. Is even if somebody's not your Valentine, send them a message.
The heck about this? You get the wrong idea.
You ain't got to say I'm gonna sex you up.
I'm so lonely until Roger sent me a message.
Exactly, that's so nice.
Then they're gonna be a stalker. That's how you can't
stalk. Be like, look, I'm a friend.
I like,
started off with
I said that ugly girl on that message and she been
hurting
me.
They be screenshotting to their friend, girl. Guess what, girl? Ooh, that second chocolate sent me a message. No, you supposed to format it. Hey, friend, happy Valentine's Day from your friend Roderick.
I don't even rap like that. They don't know it ain't from me. I remember years ago.
KK.
Really?
And KK.
Years ago, we used to have this game called Animal Crossing. I don't know if you ever played it. But there's a game in Nintendo where you have a community. And at this time, it was local game. And you only had 4 houses in your community. And you could only play one at a time. So we would play, and then we would send people letters to their house that they could read when they open the game and play it.
That's nice.
We sent a letter to somebody living in the community, and she had the fullest head of hair. And we was like, hey, you bald head girl, you need to grow some hair. It was...
I bet you was a grown ass person too.
It was so
There's no way that you were a teen. I'm sure you were in your 20s.
I might have been 18, 19. I wasn't in 20s yet. But it was so funny. But, huh?
I remember you told us it.
And man, when she read that letter, look at her face, we was laughing. But man, that thing hurt her, boy.
How you know hurt her?
Because we played the game the same. It wasn't online back then, so we had to log off.
Oh, y'all was all in the same room.
Yeah, so she got on. We were like, it was so funny.
It
wasn't funny. It wasn't funny.
Yeah, people save people.
No, you need to save yourself. I'm seeing people putting pressure. That pressure's all the people. Save yourself.
First of all, you ain't had to say that shit. Who asked you?
She knew her hairline looked. She knew her hairline looked.
Who asked you? Who cares?
You know, sometimes you got to get stuff off the chest.
Listen.
You see that commercial?
Your opinion means nothing.
You see the commercial with the guys teaching the people not to become their parents and buying a house?
That's so funny. I love that commercial.
Don't say it.
Don't say it. You see them buying that.
Purple. Purple. His hair's purple.
Yeah. That's a good commercial. I love that commercial. That is a good commercial. She could have killed herself that night. That's true. And then it would have blood on your hands.
Nope.
Blood.
No.
Blood. You know what? I ain't tripping. We should end the show a long time ago, but we still on there 80908 because this is our last show of the year, guys. Mm-hmm. We won't be back until
January 6th.
January 4th. Oh my gosh! After New Year's. Mm-hmm. Ooh, well, Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas. We did it backwards.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
I hope you get some gifts. If you don't, you're gonna be sad.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I hope you get dick or pussy, your choice. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Love it. Guys, we gotta take a break because I need my beauty rest. But
resting? You gonna be resting?
I'm talking about the break we're taking next week.
But you gonna be resting?
Or playing Red Dead.
Probably playing Red Dead.
Y'all join me on Red Dead.
Then join her on Red Dead. Post your
name
sling, or
what
whatever
is
they
my
call
name, bro? Princess. Oh, and sorry. Y'all, I'm feeling good. Damn. So Roll Princess or Roll Killer on PlayStation 4. Y'all Xbox pussies, we don't have Xbox. And
strong words.
Pussies? Why is pussy a strong word?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just adding to what you're saying. It's not a strong word.
Oh, okay.
Very basic word these days.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm about to say everybody got one, but they don't.
No. About 51% of the world has one. But y'all have, it's more of y'all, but men still run the world. Okay?
Who run the world? Oh, man. Even first of all, Beyonce say who run the world, girls.
Beyonce
and also
asked herself why Rihanna sold my album to her.
And also,
okay? That's what she's worried about.
Well, I think Rihanna's great.
I like it better too.
Me too. Be hot. And who else said it's a man's world, but it wouldn't be nothing without a woman or a girl.
Oh, I totally agree with that song.
James Brown.
He said it best. On the way home.
He said it best. One of our peoples used to sing that all the time. It was like a damn 7-minute song. The longest damn song.
I need to piss every time you put it on.
Arthur said Team Xbox. Arthur, you got Xbox? I thought you had PlayStation. Ugh. Get off of this live. I'm just joking. Love you. Bye. Okay. So this is in the show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, guys, thank y'all so much. Here's our eggnog. We're gonna do a toast. Guys, we want
2021.
Absolutely. 2021 is gonna be way better than 2020.
You know, I'm not going to curse it. I'm not going to curse it.
We cannot go anywhere
the virus already mutating.
We cannot go anywhere but up. Like, it could not be possibly worse than this year. Couldn't be. I mean, unless like millions get massacred and die. I mean, you know.
Well, 2020 wasn't bad for all.
2020 wasn't bad in its entirety. Yeah, there were people that died.
2020 brought new love to some people.
It did. Absolutely. So that's what I'm saying. Just make the best of it. 2021. I don't make New Year's resolutions, but I do make goals.
Oh God, you one of them. Now you talk like
I do have goals.
Woke people. I'm too woke.
No, I have goals. I don't make resolutions because resolutions make it seem like you have to do them. I do make goals that I want to obtain, but they're obtainable. They're not like outside, like I want to be rich. Like, what the fuck?
But who had that as a New Year's resolution? I want to be rich.
Some dumbass people because they know they're not going to be rich. Yeah. I'm just saying, but that's not what I'm saying is like my goals are attainable to be a better person, to be more committed in my practice.
So your New Year's resolutions are to better yourself.
Most of them are, or be better to people. Mm-hmm. That's mostly, those are obtainable things. Like I can do that. That's easy.
Generally, I don't make New Year's resolutions because most of them are like ridiculous things. Like, I want to lose weight.
I mean, like no, that's
drink
like
less.
No, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like those things you can't. Yeah, it's just. I'm not saying you can't, but they're hard.
You can do them. It's just my thing about. It's one of the things that always grinds my gears. People that say, "Oh, I'm gonna go on a diet. I'm gonna start Monday."
It's not gonna happen.
What the hell day matters you start on?
It doesn't. You can start today.
Yeah,
but yeah, no.
Like the beginning of the week makes a difference. You just don't want to commit. Right. It's obvious.
My thing is more about my spirit, my soul, my internal, than my outward. Because I could be small and skinny and healthy, but be ugly in the inside. So it doesn't matter.
Some people take that.
Some people like that, and that's fine. That's not my thing. So yes, guys, happy 2021. Y'all stay safe. Still celebrate the new year, whether it's with your immediate family. We're still gonna do a countdown. I'm gonna go over to my mom's house. We're gonna have a good time. Mm-hmm. Merry Christmas. If you're cooking, stay
Merry
safe,
Christmas,
eat some good stuff.
Merry Christmas and happy holidays.
We wish you a Merry
Lord.
Christmas.
Hit that in live.
And a Happy New Year.
Oh, that's a good song, though. Let's hope it's a good one.
And lots of good cheer.
Sex. Oh.
Well, that's cheery, too.
Yeah, sex. That'd be a good way to bring in. Imagine orgasming both partners right at
New Year's.
That would be good.
I'm just saying.
Different type of fireworks.
Awesome. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, why go out and waste money on fireworks when you can have that type of fireworks? Like, that's way better. Like, I'm spending money on the other fireworks just to go out and like shoot them when somebody can. Oh, I was about to be nasty.
Shoot the fireworks at you, you know?
I was about to be nasty. All right, guys.
Those fireworks don't hurt.
You're right. All right, guys. We'll talk to y'all later. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas.